Hello everyone, I am Gavali, Department of English, GKG College, Kolhapur. Class BCom 2nd, Semester 3rd. Subject English for Business Communication, Compulsory English. Today we will continue the earlier lecture of first unit Oral Skills, in which we learn oral skills, spoken communication and written communication, difference between oral communication and written communication, oral presentation and sub skills of oral presentation. Now we will discuss what is comparing. To compare means to conduct a program. A compare is a person who introduces different events and persons in program. He offers a brief introduction to both the item to be presented and the person or performer. He is a link between the item presented and the performance. Most of the television and radio programs have a compere to conduct programs. He knows the nature of program and events to be performed apart from the performer. Apart from introducing events, the compere has to be innovative so as to avoid monotony in the program. For being a good compere, a person needs to work on the following at once. So students, what we need to understand here is the meaning of a compere. A compere is a person who introduces different events and persons in program. For example, suppose if our Department of Commerce decides to organize one seminar on particular topic. In order to complete that seminar, we need one person who can control all the event. That person is known as a compere. He will decide the nature of the program. In order to understand the skills of compere and for being a good compere, a person need to work on a following in advance. So let us see what are the skills we need to be a good compere. Understand the nature of program. Know the people involved. Know other similar events. Know the basics of events. Prepare for unexpected change. Language abilities for comparing. A compere needs to be a jack of all. His linguistic competence must be good besides being attentive, witty and adaptable in situation. He needs to have certain preparations in the language. So students, in order to understand the skills of compere, we must understand some preparations in language. So let us see. Greetings and welcome. A compere needs to use adequate expressions of greetings according to the sense of time. Very common expressions of greeting are as follows: good morning, good afternoon, good evening. In formal situation, the above expressions can be slightly modified by combining them with welcome sentence. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to the inauguration ceremony. Such type of sentences you must know during your presentation. So in the page number 8 you can find these points and learn and practice by your own. Next point is introduction. In any program, many times the compere has to introduce the speaker or guest. To handle this situation, she should gather information about the person in advance. He may begin introduction with following expressions. Let me introduce today's guest. I am happy to introduce. It is my honor to introduce. It's my pleasure to introduce. Such type of expression you must know during the introduction. Next point is requesting and inviting. Introduction of an individual is followed by request and invitation to the dais for speech or presentation. This may be done in the following way. Now I request Dr. Professor, Mr., Mrs., Honorable to come to the dais and enlighten us about the topic. So friends, after introduction, you can request the person to whom you are going to invite. Such type of examples are given in your book, page number 9. Next point, apologizing. Apologize in the formal program are to be made only when there is some kind of inconvenience. A compere can apologize in the following way. So here are some examples of it. Please accept our apologies for the technical inconvenience caused due to particular reason. Such type of sentences are given in this part, page number 9. So we need to learn all these sentences for our better understanding. Next point is complimenting. A compere need to be a person of sweet words. He should have the skill of positively complimenting the speaker or guest. This can be achieved in the following way. The way you presented the subject, complexities disappeared and it became so simple. Simplicity of your language suits your appearance. So friends, these are some examples of complimenting. Next point is quotations. Use of lines from famous play or novels, well-known dialogues from movies, quotations from some books, etc. decorate your performance. Here, care should be taken that your quotations is relevant to the performance. You can use during your presentation some quotations of famous book from famous writer. Next point is concluding. A compere may sum up the program and ask someone to propose vote of thanks. The compere should not summarize the entire program or make commentary on the program. And last point is write down the script. In order to do effective comparing, what we need to do is write down the script. It happens many times with people that they forgot important things when they see a large audience. To avoid this forgetfulness, it is expected that you write down the script in advance. While writing script, some space must be left for 11th hour change. So friends, in order to be a good compere, we need to follow all the points we discuss in this lecture and write down the script through which you can conduct a program very confidently, effectively. So this is the part of this lecture. Next part of this unit we will continue in the next lecture. Thank you.